Charles Bronson became famous for playing fearless men on screen, but the toughest role he ever faced wasn't in Hollywood. It was in real life. Long before audiences knew him from The Magnificent Seven, The Great Escape, or Death Wish, he was risking his life in the skies over the Pacific during World War II. Yet the most surprising thing he ever revealed about those years wasn't a battle story or a tale of heroism. It was a simple confession that completely changed the way people viewed both his past and the man he became. Born Charles Dennis Buczynski in 1921, Bronson's childhood was defined by hardship. He grew up in a small coal mining town in Pennsylvania as the 11th of 15 children in a family of Lithuanian immigrants. Money was almost non-existent, and survival came before comfort. English wasn't even his first language, and after his father died, childhood ended quickly. Instead of spending his days in school like most boys, Charles went underground to work in the coal mines, helping support his struggling family. At times, life was so difficult that stories later emerged claiming he once had to wear one of his sister's dresses to school because there was nothing else to wear. Whether every detail has been remembered perfectly over time or not, there's no question that his early years were marked by extraordinary poverty. Everything changed after the United States entered World War II. Bronson joined the U.S. Army Air Forces and trained as an aerial gunner, a role that demanded incredible focus and courage. By 1945, he was serving aboard a B-29 Superfortress stationed on Guam, flying dangerous bombing missions over Japanese-controlled territory. Every flight carried the risk of enemy fighters, anti-aircraft fire, and never returning home. Over the course of the war, Bronson completed 25 combat missions. During one of those missions, he was wounded by enemy fire, earning the Purple Heart. It wasn't a medal given for simply showing up. It recognized that he had been injured in combat while serving his country. Those experiences gave him a quiet resilience that would later become the trademark of nearly every character he portrayed on screen. For years, rumors questioned parts of his military record, with some reports claiming he had spent the war driving trucks instead of serving as a gunner. But former crew members and official military records later confirmed that Bronson had indeed flown combat missions aboard a B-29, putting those doubts to rest. Then came the confession that stunned so many people. Years later, Bronson admitted that joining the Army had actually improved his life. He explained that while other soldiers complained about military life, he finally had regular meals, clean clothes, and a warm place to sleep. Compared with the crushing poverty and dangerous coal mines he had left behind, military life felt like a blessing. He once said it was like having a fairy godfather turn him into a prince. It wasn't a celebration of war. It was a heartbreaking reminder of just how difficult his childhood had been. For Bronson, the Army offered something he had rarely known before: stability, dignity, and hope. After returning home in 1946, he used the GI Bill to study art before discovering acting at the Pasadena Playhouse. He eventually changed his surname from Buczynski to Bronson during the Red Scare, when Eastern European names often attracted unwanted suspicion. From there, his career slowly took off, leading to iconic roles that made him one of the biggest action stars in the world. Looking back, it's easy to understand why Bronson's performances felt so authentic. He wasn't pretending to understand fear, sacrifice, or hardship. He had lived them. His quiet confidence wasn't created by Hollywood writers. It was forged in coal mines, tested in wartime skies, and carried with him for the rest of his life. Charles Bronson's story reminds us that strength isn't always about fighting harder than everyone else. Sometimes it's about enduring impossible circumstances without giving up and using those experiences to build a better future. If you enjoyed learning the true story behind one of Hollywood's toughest legends, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories about the stars who made entertainment history.